My glasses. I can't see. Oh, I found them. Hello.
Howdy.
Howdy. I'm not gonna actually wear my glasses.
Was that a Velma reference?
I knew it. We love a Scooby-Doo reference.
We love a scoobers.
Scooby-Doo moment.
Scrappy-Doo.
Hello. Before we talk about this time on Film Stud Girls, last time on Film Stud Girls, out. Here we go. If you don't know,
Now you
this is
know.
Michelle.
I know.
Now you know. This time on Film Stud Girls, we have a guest today.
We have our first ever collab.
Oh my god. Wait, I'm your first ever collab?
You know.
Wow, I'm honored.
Yeah.
Well, I guess you're my first collab too, so here we go.
We're both
Exciting.
romantic.
Kiss right now?
Oh god, I love saying that.
It's so funny when Isabella says it.
Especially over Zoom where you're just like,
Yeah.
are we about to kiss right now?
So I'm sure most of you know who CJ is, but CJ is here. And do you want to maybe do like a little intro? Or I guess we could start our intros and you could tell us a little bit about yourself and like what you do.
So hi, everyone. We're going to do question of the day, like we always do, favorite time of day. And the question of the day is very, would I say, foreshadowing of the video. Is you're going to introduce yourselves, and CJ's going to do her whole bada bing, bada boom, but you're also going to answer what your favorite video game is. But yes, I will go first. Hi, my name is Anjali Kakuna, like Hakuna Matata, and my favorite video game, I'm a very big Legend of Zelda girl. I love the games, kind of nerdy about it. If I had to choose one game, I would play Breath of the Wild is like, go-to. Everyone loves Breath of the Wild, but I think one that's very close to my heart is Wind Waker.
I was about to ask.
Yeah. It's a really good one. And then one guilty pleasure is probably Skyward Sword, because I played that as a kid.
No. Okay. Now you lost me.
Oh god.
It's a guilty pleasure. I lost my phone because of Skyward Sword, so that's another story we won't get into. But it's like a guilty pleasure. I know it's not really that good, but it was like one of the first ones I played as a kid, and by myself. Wind Waker was the first one, but like that's the first really one, I was like, I'm just gonna do it all by myself. It was hard. It was like okay, and yeah, I like the fantasy games, and yeah, I had a big crush on Link. And yeah.
Okay, I could go next. Hi, I'm Hunter. And as opposed to Angelique and CJ, I'm not a big gamer. Nothing against it. I don't know. I find it hard to get into video games. Like when I'm playing it, I like watching CJ stream and then I get into it. But I guess a game that has left an impression on me, even though I couldn't remember the name, is Little Big World, because I used to play it with my cousin when we would go visit family in North Carolina. Yeah. And I don't know, it was the first, I guess, like more artistic and like well-designed video game that I'd ever seen, and I was really into it and I thought it was really cool. So yeah, I also like the classics. I love a Sims moment. I love the Doki Doki. Yeah.
Love the Doki Doki.
We love a Doki Doki moment. Yeah. So that's fine.
Yay. All right. Well, I'm Isabella. Hello. And I would say my favorite video game, mostly because of like the nostalgia element, but I loved playing the Lego like video games on the Xbox with my sister. Lego Harry Potter, that's the best one. Because it's like you get to play through like the movies and like explore Hogwarts and things like that, but like they're Legos, so it's like you get to be the characters and like immerse yourself. And they have like Lego games for like every franchise movie you can think of, honestly.
Hunger Games?
Okay, not that one.
No. Lego Hunger Games.
No, believe me,
we should pitch it.
Want that so bad. I know.
That would be.
I don't think Lego would ever do that.
Horrifying.
I'm sorry.
Now that I think about it, I think the
teen.
plot is a little too much.
A little too dark. Yeah.
Yeah.
But like
Considering
Star Wars,
there's violent murder.
I was a big Lego Star Wars girl. Like me and
Lego Star Wars, that's a classic.
my childhood best friend Ryan and I, we'd always play the game, and I always played as Princess Leia or Princess
course.
Amidala, depending if it was prequel or not. So
Nice.
If you unlock Darth Maul, that's the go-to move.
He's great.
I was always scared of Darth Maul growing up. Like,
oh, really?
Lego form. So this is like maybe a side tangent, but in like Disneyland they have those like the Star Wars Academy, the Jedi Academy.
Yeah.
And
he comes out sometimes.
He comes out, and like so I was really small, and like basically he came out, and there's a video of me when he comes out, and I literally kind of push a kid because I was really scared, and I was like, go, he's gonna get me, and I ran away. I was really scared.
That.
I'll try to find it.
That's so funny.
Really scared. And I was really small too. But I fought Darth Vader, so.
Dang.
Oh man.
All right.
Luke who?
Now our yes.
Do I look at the camera for this? Hi.
Whatever you want. We are very casual.
Okay, cool. Well, hi. I don't have an intro like most people. Like, yo, what up? Yeah.
I mean, that could be it.
I'm CJ. I know all these lovely people just from life, and I stream on Twitch sometimes, and I'm also starting to really get serious about YouTube. So hopefully, I don't know. Anyway, I'm really bad at like talking about myself. Anyway, my favorite video game, if you can probably tell from my beautiful wall of collected items, I have 3 video game posters, but this one, The Last of Us, probably has to be my favorite. Yes, I am gay, so do anything about my choice of video games. There you go. But yeah, no, it's just a great game. If you haven't played it, you should. If you need to watch it, I recommend Markiplier's playthrough of it. But yeah.
I watched PewDiePie's playthrough of it.
Oh yeah, that was, I unfollowed him. Oops, that's my PT.
Big T. I mean, I watched it when I was like in 8th grade though.
Yeah.
So would not go back to it now, but big T.
Well,
but with that, I can share.
Let's get into it.
Get into it.
What are we talking about today?
Yeah,
everyone?
what we talk today.
What we talk
today?
So CJ came up with a great idea to talk about video games that have been turned into movies because, mixing our passions and sort of like good ones, bad ones, what are the differences, what have been the hurdles, the triumphs. So yeah, CJ picked, was it 6 movies? Yeah, 6 movies to talk about. So yeah, we're basically just CJ's gonna enlighten us on what makes a good or bad.
Here's some plugs for CJ.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
Here are all of CJ's like links, channels. We'll put them down below also.
Mm-hmm. Oh, do you like my little strawberry cursor? Can you see it?
Oh my god, wait, I love it. I couldn't tell what this floating strawberry was on screen. I was like, is this supposed
cute.
to be?
I like it.
CJ, do you want a strawberry?
Oh, thank you. If you want to use the other picture you had, you could have made it more.
Oh, how fitting. CJ's also wearing like a PlayStation sweatshirt. Video games.
There you go.
Yeah.
I actually ruined that sweatshirt. I'm so upset. That was my favorite sweatshirt, and then I ruined it.
Wait, that is upsetting.
Okay. Yeah.
Well,
it's
go
okay.
check out CJ on all of these platforms.
Mm-hmm. Very fun. Fun. Okay.
All right.
Okay, let's continue. Enough of my.
Let's get into it.
Let's get into it. Here we go. Detective Pikachu.
So.
Yeah.
So, have any of you seen this?
I have.
Like, let's start there. Yeah.
I have not.
No.
Mm-hmm. I saw this in theaters.
Okay, I did too.
Nice.
It's a good movie. Like if like I don't this might not be like a super popular opinion, but they did a really good job, especially because like it's based on the Pokemon world and not about specifically like Pokemon. It's like just like about a kid who's like misses his dad, like wants to unveil this mystery of what happened to him, and like you get to go on this great story with like a really cute looking Pikachu. It's like
It's
it's
voiced
awesome.
by Ryan Reynolds.
Ryan Reynolds.
Literally,
I like his.
I love this man. I love Ryan Reynolds. Anyway,
Yeah.
but like this is especially like interesting because like it's like the first time like at least I've seen like mixed kid representation, especially in like the video game world. Like he has a white dad and a black mom, and like that was super interesting to me because I was like, that's like the first time like I've seen someone like me on screen, like especially like in a video game movie. I was like, dang, we need more of that. But by looking at this picture, what do you think the movie's about? Let's just start there.
Should I not answer because I've seen it?
Yeah, no.
Okay.
There's two people who haven't.
You kind of said he's like looking for his dad, right?
His daddy.
Okay, yeah.
So,
Yeah.
I guess Detective Pikachu is on the case. I don't know
Okay.
who that girl is. I'm assuming like
Detective
sidekick,
Pikachu
like
is on
best
the case.
friend. I don't know. Or I don't know.
Is she a love interest? I don't know.
Ooh,
Does
maybe?
she want a strawberry?
Is she like Pikachu? Is she like
That worked really well.
Pikachu's trainer? Don't Pokemon have trainers, right?
Yeah.
I don't know if
So
the specific one has a trainer.
essentially in this world, like they've gotten rid of the whole trainer aspect and now it's
Oh.
partners. So you have your Pokemon partner
Oh,
and like your Pokemon pal. Yeah.
That's
So it's like
cute.
a whole new spin
So is she
on the
Pikachu's
universe.
Pokemon pal? Or no?
It's not, Pikachu is not, I don't want, how do I not give this away? Like,
Pikachu like God.
yes.
Okay.
How'd you know? It's Jesus Christ come back from the dead as Pikachu.
This is a biblical story.
It's close to Easter. We can make that reference, right?
True. Yeah.
Yeah. But no, yeah. So like, it's essentially like this story was like, I think was the reason why, and like, I'll like, especially with like the other ones, I think this reason why like this was so successful is because it wasn't trying to be something that like appealed to all fans, if that makes sense. Because I feel like a lot of times like video game movies will try to do like a wide span of audience because they want to bring in everyone from that universe, and it's like, yeah, you can do that with a name, but with your story you really have to focus on two characters. And I think they really did a good job with like developing both of these guys as just like individuals, and like has like actually like not like the side characters doesn't feel like a side character, they feel involved in the main plot. So like I think that's why like this movie was like very successful in that manner, and also like, you know, is better than the other ones we're about to talk about.
Yeah, I think also, I mean, just from the like poster and the image, the animation is really good. Like it looks really
Stunning.
seamless, and like his fur. I just want to hold Pikachu.
I was gonna say he's just so cute. Like I want to watch it because he looks so cute.
And then it's also funny, like the contrast with Ryan Reynolds' voice. Like I don't know.
At some points it shocks you. It's like, what did that thing just say? Like,
That's so funny to me that it's Ryan Reynolds. I think that not my first choice, but I think that's what makes it interesting. Is that it's unexpected.
Ryan Reynolds promoting this movie was also super fun too. Like the trailers of him.
Did he like produce it as well, or was he just in it? Like, did he have a hand in making it? I don't remember. I'm gonna Google. I'm gonna research.
Very good question. I mean, it makes sense because he really like when they advertised the movie, it was just him.
I feel like
I don't think they use a lot of the other
normally
actors.
He's like pretty involved. So let me see.
I don't know.
Okay, I'm gonna research and I will let you know.
Yeah, I heard nothing but good things about this movie, so I'll have to watch. Very exciting. My question is like, because when it comes to video game adaptations, like, do you have to know a lot about Pokemon and like just Pikachu as like a character in order to like enjoy the movie, or do they do a good job of like explaining what's going on?
I think the really strong thing with this one is they have jokes for both audiences. So like they really do a nice job with like setting up the world. So if you don't know anything about Pokemon, you can just jump right in and be like, okay, this is a world that apparently we all live in. And like, there's like videos that like advertise like the city that you like learn through that, like what's going on in that universe at that time, like what are these things that are just like roaming around, like what do they do in the games and like that kind of stuff. So but also like for like the hardcore fans, I don't know, like they do add some jokes in there where it's like you would have to know previous knowledge of like this universe. So I think they do a really good job with like balancing that out.
So I'm not a big sorry.
No, go for it.
I'm not a big Pokemon person, as like I never played the games growing up. The only thing I came close to is watching the Game Grumps playthrough of them playing Pokemon Red, I think, Fire. And that's the only thing I've gotten close to. But yeah, don't know a lot. So, but I still had a really good time watching the movie.
It's a cute one. You should watch it if you can.
I used to remember
I was kind of a big Pokemon girl growing up.
Ooh, she was a big Pokemon girl.
Gamer girl.
I cosplayed as a Pokemon trainer for Anime Expo one year. Maybe I'll find a picture of that. It's kind of embarrassing.
That sounds awesome. Wait. Hang on.
I forgot, but yeah, that was me. If I do find a picture.
What type of trainer were you?
I don't know. I think I looked up Pokemon trainer and I went with it. So I think it was black and white, maybe. Yeah, but I had like my little bangs out. Someone asked for my picture. They were like, "Can I take a picture?" I'm like,
okay.
Okay, famous.
That's like the honor right there of like any cosplayer. It's like once someone asks you to take a picture, you're like, I did it.
Exactly. I didn't even like, I was like shook. I was like, and I had my pose just like with my Pokemon ball.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
But I also wanted to mention like the lines in this movie are kind of funny. The girl in the movie, the blonde one, I remember she says something saying like, I don't fear, like something like that when she meets.
They like lean into that like reporter like.
Yeah, I think with that too, it was kind of like, I think when I saw that, I was like, oh, so basically it was kind of like I think it was also good for a foreign audience too, as in like it was pretty easy to follow and like very nice colors to pop out at you, because she was very much like overacting a lot, which is like it made it fun to watch, but I thought that was funny.
But like I think that matches like the universe so well, because like
that makes
it's hard to like translate that like anime art style and like actions into just like normal people. So I think you have to like kind of play on that over exaggeration of those features, like of those like dialogue lines to be like, oh yeah, it's funny now. Like
yeah, because I think like even when they do run into like when in the games when you run into other trainers, they say something really weird too when they run into it. They're like, oh, I love butterflies. You know?
Thought you were bugging me, I'm bugging you. And then they're bug type trainers. Like,
yeah, exactly.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so they have like stuff like that, which it's like little knowledge I know. But yeah, it's a fun movie. 10 out of 10 to watch.
10 out of 10.
Exciting.
Well, on that note, should we go to our first not so great movie that we're gonna cover?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
This guy wants a strawberry.
Oh my god.
I
Do you know who that is?
Is that supposed to be like Bowser?
Yeah.
I was gonna say, oh my god, why they do him so dirty?
I don't know, but that's supposed to be Bowser, and like, no.
What's that guy in, I'm assuming that's Princess Peach. Who's that guy supposed to be in the back?
In the back, that's supposed to be like a Koopa.
Y'all.
Yeah.
Super Mario Bros.
Like, why?
This is from the 90s, right?
This is disturbing.
Yeah,
This ain't no game.
Oh my god, it's just so bad. Like,
oh my god,
it's not even to that point where it's like it's so bad it's good. It's just bad.
It's bad.
Like, there's nothing that can like make this movie better. Like, I don't know.
Oh my god,
it's suffering.
Like, one, the story is quite the same. You're like, it's Peach gets captured, pulled into this dimension with all of these like creatures, essentially from like the Mario's brother universe. These two plumbers are like, we gotta go save Peach, but like, you know, better.
Wait, question.
Yeah.
Are they Italian? Like,
I think the older dude is. Oh man, I can't remember. Hang on.
Because that would be funny.
I think they played into it a little bit, but they didn't like full on
Like,
go
fully,
with like the
okay.
you know, like the Super Mario Bros. Like I don't even know.
That would
What
be
does he
really
say?
funny.
But yeah, so the one thing that I hated off the bat, what is this casting?
Yeah.
Like for both Mario and Luigi, no. Like they're supposed to be similar in age, and Mario looks like he did some kind of drug in an alley when he was a teenager, and then like lost control of his life.
Oh
and
my
then,
god.
like spiraled down, and now is like building himself back up, and like is doing great in life, but also still like lost some hair in like a battle or something. And then like Luigi looks like Luigi's supposed to be the younger brother who's like the other brother that's just like not known, but he is so much more attractive than Mario and so much
You know,
younger.
I was gonna be like, damn.
Because I feel, what's his name? Oh my god. Because he was in Romeo and Juliet, like the 90s.
Oh my god. Oh
version.
my god.
Yeah,
Wait,
so that's where
who?
I recognized
Luigi?
him from. Yeah.
You're so right. Wait.
And I was like,
Oh my
dude, what?
gosh.
What's his
Oh,
name? And he's
no.
also in Moulin Rouge. Oh my god, what is his name?
Why he's like,
John Leguizamo. So I was like, dude.
Dude.
he has an
It just
actual
seems so random
career.
for him because like he was in a lot of stuff in the 90s, it seemed like. So maybe it was like a star power thing. So they were like, oh, if we have him, like, you know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He's in Ice Age too, basically.
He's like a great actor too. So I was like, it's interesting.
I'm so sorry. I just pulled up the trailer because I was like, I want to. Oh my god, this is absolute chaos. I forgot about so many elements of this movie. There's a raptor that like Peach interacts with.
Oh.
Mario's face gets like, or is that Luigi? I can't tell anymore. What
Wait,
is this
okay,
movie?
update. Now that I'm looking at it, it seems like this was one of his earlier movies.
Is this earlier before Romeo
Yeah,
and Juliet? Okay.
interesting.
Oh my god. And now I'm not gonna be able to see that.
Right?
Like not like I want to watch this
I
movie
hate him.
again, but like
I kind of want to watch it just to like experience it.
I kind of want to watch it too. I'm not gonna lie.
make sure that you're ready for a bad time.
I
Yeah,
bet.
it just looks like a trip.
It really is. And like it's just very like it's definitely of that era. Like you definitely are gonna like watch it and be like, yes.
Yeah, very 90s.
Very 90s.
Yeah, but I actually like I think that like they tried to in this one set like her up with Luigi, I think, if I remember this correctly.
No,
instead
that's
of Mario, which makes
tea.
more sense because he is more he's younger. And I think it'd be
He's
creepy.
like the hot one.
Yeah.
That is
I can't
tea.
remember everything of this movie, but like just be warned. I like also I think like why this one did not do great is because they were going definitely for a cash grab on this one. It was definitely like this is a Mario and Luigi Super Mario Bros. Story that everyone that plays the game is gonna love, and they just couldn't.
Didn't they also have a TV show too? Like
Yeah.
yeah.
I don't know if it was the same actors, but
I think it was one of those things where half this episode would be live action, the other half animated. I think.
yeah, I remember
That's
that too, because also like I like the animated one better because Bowser actually kind of looked like Bowser and not like this old white dude.
Yeah, weird that
With
they're
a
casting
tongue.
humans to play like
Yeah.
creatures.
And yet they have
essentially.
like a Koopa that does not look like anything like a Koopa, but they made it look like
Yeah.
a monster. But still,
It is
so it's
terrifying.
like I don't get it.
I just have a lot
I
of
don't-
questions, to be honest.
Let's watch
Whoever
it.
made this.
We'll watch it one
it.
day.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
should
we'll watch
live
it on the
watch it.
channel. Yeah.
Yes.
That would actually be really fun.
For a
That'd be really
200
funny.
follower or like 100 subscriber special.
Yeah.
But funny, I actually cosplayed as Peach too at another anime expo.
I do.
Wow.
my
I do like
Gosh.
Peach's dress, I will say.
It is
That's
cute.
It is cute. But I feel like
But-
that's the only good thing I'm seeing.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, the costuming kind of like Mario and Luigi's outfits.
yeah.
They could work.
You think?
I mean, I feel like people would wear that today and be like,
Sure, yeah.
Yeah,
Actually,
definitely.
Okay, yeah, okay, I lied. Yeah, that's why I felt like it was wrong. That's actually Daisy.
"That's Daisy."
Yeah. So it makes more sense that they're setting up
Okay.
her up with them.
That
Because I was
makes
like, that doesn't seem right. I think it actually
Oh.
is Daisy. Because I remember like in the movie I called her Peach forever, and then I was like, wait, Daisy? Hang on.
Interesting. So is
Yeah.
Princess Peach not even in it?
No. Not
That's
at all.
weird.
Interesting.
Yeah.
That's like bigger T.
It probably was for the whole Luigi thing, honestly.
Yeah, honestly. But there is a theory
Yeah.
that Peach actually gets with Luigi and they have a child, and it's the girl from the Super Mario Galaxy games.
Rosalina.
Yeah, Rosalina. That's actually
I
Oh
think
my
I've heard of that.
god, drama.
yeah. So
Oh, Rosalina
whoops.
was Peach's mom. Maybe I made that up.
It's from because like those games are like you are dragged into the future, and like you see the world. Yeah. So
Yeah, I think
Hmm.
I think I saw that theory, and I think at one point they talked about like the ears and like, oh, if you
The
get
ears.
yeah, something
The
like
ears.
that.
They're getting
where
really
they
into
like
it.
where the guy like really, it was like Matt Pat, I think, like
Matt
named him.
Pat. Oh
Yeah.
my god, I love that man. Sorry.
And like he did a whole thing, and we're like, you know, like you don't really get a lot of their ears because they're wearing earrings, but if you go to the baby Peach, you see their ears. Something like that.
Oh my
And, like, and
god.
that reveals it all.
That means it
I'm like,
all.
oh shit.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, overall, this movie just sucks. Don't watch it unless you want to have a really bad time.
Mm-hmm.
Well, should we go to a better one now?
Period.
Yes, please. Because
Period.
honestly, oh my god.
Yes.
I just watched this last night actually.
Wait, you did?
This is,
Yeah, for the show because I wanted to come in prepared.
this is the one.
Okay, then
movie
I'm
on
gonna
this
let you
list.
talk about this one.
Oh
What did you think? Yeah.
I
So
Love Sonic the Hedgehog,
yeah.
the movie.
um,
I saw it
me
in
too.
France. In
You
French.
saw this in France?
It was in French.
You watched it
Really?
in French?
No
That's fun.
subtitles,
Oh my god.
which was a little difficult.
I could imagine.
What? Oh no, Sonic.
The Boy. Another
also
great
watched
movie.
The Boy.
The boy.
We're not going to talk about that right now. Yeah, like a group of us in my study abroad program went because we thought it would be funny, and it was so fun. Like it was fun, and yeah, it was in French, so it was definitely a learning experience. Like trying to figure out what was going on. I mean, a lot of it obviously is very obvious because of visual clues and whatever, because it is technically a children's movie, I guess. But it was fun. I went into it not knowing anything about Sonic, and I didn't expect to like it, but I really enjoyed it. So that is my review of
Oh,
Mr.
God.
Sonic.
Of Mr. Sonic.
Mr. Sonic. How
What
was
is
Jim
yours?
Carrey?
He like embraces this role, I think. Like,
Yeah,
He was amazing.
he does not back down.
yeah.
No.
Great casting, I think.
Mm-hmm.
All around. It's really because like the guy who plays like the person who finds Sonic, I didn't think he was gonna do a good job. but,
Donut Lord. His name's
Yeah.
I think.
Oh.
Yeah. Like he did a good job.
Yeah. No, everyone was really good in it.
Mm-hmm. I remember with me when I was in Paris, we all studied abroad. That's when this movie came out. I remember someone asked me out on a date and was like, we can go see the Sonic the Hedgehog movie. And I was like,
I mean, that sounds like a perfect date to me.
true. And I didn't go, sadly. So I apologize.
Sad.
Damn.
You left them hanging with Sonic the Hedgehog. Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
I think it just didn't work out, you know. Sonic is for my eyes only. So.
Oh my god.
But
I
no,
think-
like
I
what
mean-
did you think of like the overall like story?
Yeah.
I'm a big his name is Ben Schwartz, yeah?
Yeah.
big voice. I'm a really big fan of him. Funny, I haven't seen him in Parks and Rec, but I've seen him in DuckTales, and
Oh my god.
he's pretty good. The DuckTales casting also really good too. But also he's been on Game Grumps, like one of my favorite YouTube channel, and he's really funny. And I thought like there's a lot of really good one-liners. I love the beginning when he's with the little turtle and they're running around with the turtle. It like literally made my heart so happy. I kind of teared up. And, and
It is
was
really
so
wholesome.
pure, very wholesome. And I was kind of watching it passively because I was getting ready for bed, and I like sat down a little bit to watch it. And yeah, like they're making a sequel out of this too, I'm pretty sure.
Things
So
coming out next year.
And yeah, it was super fun. Would recommend. It's on Hulu right now. So
Ooh.
I think why a part of this, like why this, especially this, because like I don't know if you guys remember, this was like pretty much going to be a flop when it released.
I remember the trailer. The trailer, my favorite thing was when the memes are coming out and like when he did not look like this. And they were like I remember there's a video of everyone saying when the trailer was going on and he's like, meow.
Yeah.
And that was my favorite thing. And the whole theater said it too. They're like, meow. And I think when I saw Detective Pikachu, this trailer was on, I think I yelled, meow, and no one else followed suit.
Meow.
Meow.
Yeah, I remember the whole controversy of the animation and like how scary it was.
Yeah, I remember that too.
So, I mean, props to them for like redoing it all because I'm sure that was so annoying and like tedious.
But
for animators
it needed
and
to
stuff.
change. I think they saw that it was going to be worth it in the end to change it. And also like having that kind of like bad of a mess up really helped with their marketing. Like really helped getting the word out there. Like this Sonic movie's coming out and then we're going to redo it just for you so you can have a better looking Sonic.
Maybe they did it on purpose. Ooh. It's actually not a bad marketing idea. Because everyone was talking about it.
Do you think they did it on purpose? Because it took them months to also like get them. Because like I feel like if they did it on purpose, they would.
I'm skeptical of everything that goes on in the film industry now.
Me too. Honestly, I feel like everything
that happens, I'm like, it's a PR stunt.
Literally.
So I don't know.
Yeah,
I wouldn't be shocked if they staged it, but at the same time, it's like it is a lot of work, and it would be paying like a lot of overtime going into those animators who had to go back in and like. But I do think if he looked kind of scary, it would have made the movie like harder to watch. I think.
Yeah.
So
100%.
I think for them changing it, it was a lot. He was more childlike, I think, to watch instead of like small old man, you know?
Yeah,
because in these photos, he's like cute and.
Well, it all had to do with the eyes and the teeth, right? Yeah. The eyes in the other one looked way too human. They didn't look like Sonic's eyes, because Sonic's eyes originally like are together. There's no split in between them, so like they had to find a way to cleverly do that, especially like across his like. I'm talking about animation now, but like especially like across his eyes right here, and also he had human teeth.
Yes,
in the first
that was the thing that everyone was like, "What?"
I'm looking him up right now.
So weird.
Yeah, I'm trying to find
had
it.
calves and his body was all like weirdly muscular, but all like it just felt very strange.
Ew, I'm looking at that. Freaking me out.
Yeah.
There it is. Just the meow. That's gonna be my favorite thing ever.
Oh God, it's terrible. Oh my God.
No.
How did that even get past like anyone? Who saw that and was like,
Like literally.
I had a picture too of like Ladybird and Sonic sitting in the car together. I don't know, like old Sonic.
Ew.
I have to find it because it was my cover photo for Twitter for a really long time because I just embraced it and I loved it so much.
Oh my God. Isabella,
honestly think.
No, I haven't.
You should see it.
I really should.
It's on Hulu.
See it.
Now I know like which video game movies I should watch, and Sonic's is definitely gonna be one of them.
Yeah.
It's just a good
time.
It's a really good time. Like it's not like when I look at like movies as like a consumer and not a film student, because I think we especially forget to do that sometimes, because we look at movies like, what is the purpose of it, like why did they make this, like all that kind of stuff. This one is just like, it's fun to watch, it's creative in the way it tells a story about Sonic, and like it's just like a nice bubbly movie to watch with Jim Carrey and Ben Schwartz. Like that's it, like that's like the only thing you can ask for.
I think the longer you've been in film school, the more you kind of embrace like movies that are not supposed to be artistic. You just embrace like it's entertaining. Also, I found the picture of Lady Bird and Sonic.
Oh god!
Oh my god!
Wait, that's really funny.
That's really good. I like that a lot. Oh wow!
That's kind of terrifying.
Imagine that crossover.
Lady Bird jumping out of the car.
Sonic's like gets her, catches her, and then puts her back in the car before she knows what happened.
Then Lady Bird just doesn't happen. Simple as that.
Oh my god.
Film theory.
Yeah.
They actually did do a film theory about this movie. Like
about Lady Bird? No, just kidding.
Oh yeah, could you imagine? If what would they even do that about?
If Sonic was in the Lady Bird universe, Lady Bird would never break her arm, and hence Lady Bird would never happen.
Never happen.
Oh my god. What if Sonic was in Lady Bird instead of Timothy Chalamet?
Oh my god, I want to see that edit now.
I want to see that so bad.
We should make that. We should make that video.
Our next, if we do another skit video, that's the next skit video.
Yeah. All right. Should we go to another bad one?
Here we go.
You ready to
Are
get
we
into
ready?
it?
Ready? Oh.
Oh yeah.
Can I just say, when I was looking up the photos for this slide, this poster, I don't even know where to begin. Like, it's
so awkward to me.
It's so awkward.
This is the definition of my eyes are up here type of like poster.
Literally,
like
this is the definition of like the male gaze.
Yeah.
Or just like men making
talk
this
about
movie, probably.
Exactly. Mm-hmm.
Like, are her boobs really that big?
I know.
I don't know a lot about Angelina Jolie, but that is like a lot. And just the like tiny booty shorts and like,
I know.
I don't know. I'm looking up Angelina Jolie. But yeah, I just wanted to say that because I audibly laughed when I saw this poster.
I can't. I know.
I forgot this one existed for a while.
Oh.
So thank you for reminding me.
Yeah, thank you.
So I was just thinking of the newer one, like with Alicia. Yeah.
Vikander, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so this is Angelina Jolie. Normally.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, obviously there have been some enhancements.
Honestly, like
her waist is like this big.
I was gonna say her head looks really awkward.
Yeah,
like,
it's just
really awkward.
I was gonna say her positioning is like really
it's
weird
so
to
weird.
me.
Like I don't know about you guys, but I don't think I can like stand like that. Like
yeah, she like
mm-hmm.
It's mm-mm.
Is this it? Can I be the next Tomb Raider?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Oh
but
my god.
There's just so many things about this movie that I absolutely just
director
hate.
Simon West.
Simon West.
Simon?
Oh god.
Do you like the video game that the movie's based
that's
on?
the thing. So it's hard to say, like, because it is like a very OG game. Like if you say like, yeah, I played the original Tomb Raider, you have like a certain badge of honor like with it, because you know, like it was such like an old polygon like style game where it's like, yeah, like that's Tomb Raider for you. And it's just hard because like this movie was very much based off of the first few games, because Lara Croft was over sexualized in all the games. Yeah, like not all the games, not the new ones. Those are actually my like more liked. I don't like they're more liked by a lot of people.
Yeah, and those ones, I remember they have really gory deaths too. I remember the deaths.
Yeah,
from that
well,
game.
Laura
Nice.
Croft in the new ones started off not wanting to kill anyone to the newest one where she's just like breaking necks. Like, I'm like, whoa.
Girl.
Yeah, it's don't look at the game if you don't like gory stuff, but especially like with this movie. Based off the first games, like literally there's a scene in the very first Tomb Raider where she's about to get in the shower and like the camera's following her and she's like, oh, like you wanted to see this, and like shoots the camera, and like, yeah, it's very strange. I don't know why the development team was like, yeah, let's put this in there, but I'm pretty sure it was made by men. Because the game was like very much of like a male gaze. Like here's like this really sexy woman who goes into these tombs and does all this research, lives in a really big house, is super fancy, but also like will wear booty shorts and like
And
still
she's like shooting guns, like
Yeah.
and that's so hot.
Yeah.
Oh.
And so like you definitely see this in this movie. Like
Skeezy.
literally there's a part where she's like doing acrobatics in like I forget where, but they just have all these like close-up shots of just like places they really should not be shooting close up. It's just yeah, it's just one of those where it's like definitely a cash grab made for men who like the series. She embraces it. I mean, I don't know how much she was into doing that kind of stuff, but you know, like good for you for it's just very it's wrong in the sense of like what the main purpose was, because Lara Croft is supposed to be like this awesome female protagonist who goes around and like takes names and kicks out like, you know, like
Yeah,
she's
she's curse
just
on our channel, don't worry.
okay. I didn't know. I was like, oh wait,
As
No,
I said when Max asked, "Can we cuss?" and I said, "Shit, man, of course you can cuss."
Yeah, this movie was just, the movies that she was in were just, for at least, I also watched one, was like way too young to watch this, but were just disappointing in that sense of like I wanted to see someone who is powerful, and yet I got this.
Yeah,
you know?
she's smart, she's powerful, you know, like, but then she's portrayed like this.
Body.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we do to women.
They're only here for their bodies.
Yeah.
Obviously.
You heard it here first, folks.
Yeah.
What do we say? I think Angelique said in one of our videos, I don't know what it was in regard to, but she was like, for all of our misogynists watching, this one's for you. Or
No, I think it was basically it was the cooking episode. I said for all the men, and then you said for all the misogynists watching.
Oh yeah, because we were in the kitchen.
Yeah, we were in the kitchen.
You were cooking.
Yeah,
I think I watched that episode. I watched all of them.
Thanks.
I really wanted to get a feel for what this was like.
That's so nice.
I was nervous.
Binge watch
Oh,
from
binge
Skyward.
watch.
It's so casual. Chaotic.
Casual, chaotic. What's your favorite episode?
Kooky.
My favorite episode? Oh.
Crazy.
Ooh. Okay, I really like the trivia you did with Leanne. I think that was really funny. That was just the way you guys all bounce off each other. I do also really like the cooking episode of you guys in the kitchen. Just because I don't know, you've like pointed to your Halloween calendar, and I was like, why?
With Mick Mouse on it.
Mick Mouse.
The only reason why I had to take the calendar down because the command strip just fell. Like it was like it gave out, so I had to take it down. Sadly.
That's really sad. Halloween should be celebrated all around. Just saying.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Well, my favorite sidebar, but my favorite thing that CJ streams, now that CJ said what their favorite video of ours is, I personally really enjoyed the Little Nightmares series.
That one was
with
good.
Eric.
That's good.
It was amazing. It was an event in my household every Thursday. We would gather around and watch and scream. And Penny was in class, so she would hear us screaming and be concerned.
And then I really like their Dream Daddy series too.
Oh gosh.
Daddy.
I actually just finished editing 2 episodes of Little Nightmares, the first 2. I haven't gotten to Best Friend yet. I'm waiting to get to Best Friend.
I want to watch that because you're gonna post them on YouTube.
Yeah. So
I watched the Dream Daddies that I missed on YouTube, and it was very joyous. I'd just like to let you know.
Thank you. I'm very shy. Okay. Anyway.
Anyway, sidebar
Anyway,
nation, but
shall we? Shall
sexualizing
we?
women.
Yeah, she won't get a strawberry. Okay.
Sorry,
Next.
Karina.
Yeah. No.
Love you, girl, but
Bye.
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 Now we have angry to describe how we feel about the last movie.
uh,
Have any of you seen these movies?
no.
Let's start.
I do know they have a really they have like a star-studded cast for all
I,
these
like,
movies.
forgot.
No.
Oh
They
wow.
also
I
like
used to play the
guests.
game.
You should. Have you never played Angry Birds?
I played.
Please play.
I played
Angry
it a
Birds.
little bit.
Okay, yeah.
It's big.
I used to play it a lot.
Good.
Oh my god,
Please.
Peter Dinklage is in it.
It is fun.
Hey.
Bill Hader, Sean Penn, like there's
Yeah,
a
this is
like
star-studded. Maya Rudolph and Kate McKinnon.
star-studded.
Wow.
Damn.
So what is it about? Like, what's
the main premise is like with the main premise of the game, like the pigs come and find eggs, and they essentially trick the birds into like trusting them, all that kind of stuff, and then the next day they like pack up and like steal all their eggs and like leave.
dope?
And so the main story is like getting them back, and so Red is like first stubborn and like doesn't want to do it, but then meets all these friends and goes on the mission to like get these eggs back, essentially is what the premise is. But again, not the best movie ever, but entertaining.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta have your room for like fun movies that you don't have to like overanalyze and think about, especially when you're a film student. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know about you guys, but like every time in class when people pull up a movie, I'm like, I love this movie, but then I know I have to think critically about it every time, and that kind of is like, I need that balance of like movies that are just not mind numbing almost and like just like entertaining, and like this is definitely one of them, especially the second one too. I think the second one is definitely stronger than the first.
Yeah.
that's what I've heard.
Yeah, sorry,
Big
my
T.
cup is clicking.
Oh, it's
But
okay.
yeah, maybe an unpopular opinion, I don't know, but it's definitely one of those like fun, these characters from the mobile game, and now you get to see them on the screen. And like, who knew there was so much personality behind them,
I was gonna say, like, it's
Mhm.
interesting because I think all of the movies we've talked about so far have been like very established classic video games. So like it's interesting making a mobile game into a movie. Like a
Yeah.
mobile game that you wouldn't think has a ton of plot. Like, if I remember, I haven't played it in a while, but like
No,
kinda
it has
just
no
like
plot.
yeah, there's like no plot. You just kind of do it. So it's interesting because I feel like we're getting into that more, obviously, as mobile games have become more and more like prevalent. So it is interesting.
What was that movie? They did that in a movie recently where they like brought in some mobile games, like they brought in Candy Crush.
Is it in the Emoji Movie?
Yeah,
I was gonna say the Emoji Movie.
Yeah. Oh my. Okay, first off, I'm not a huge fan of the Emoji Movie, so
No, I
like,
don't think anyone
it's
is.
awful.
but there's like, it is a good step, because I know a lot of like, I don't mean this to offend anyone, but like the gamer dudes, you know what I'm talking about? Like the ones who like gatekeep Call of Duty or like Overwatch or something like that are just like too serious about something. They don't consider mobile games, and they totally are. And so I think this is a good step toward like normalizing, I guess.
Yeah.
Like people who do play mobile games and like being like, okay, this is considered entertainment, it's considered a game, and you can get really good at it. Like, I know people who are amazing at Angry Birds. I was never amazing. I just played it for fun. But there are people who could like do it in one shot. So
it's also interesting because I feel like, at least coming from me, who like, as I've said before, I'm not a big gamer girl. Like, I just never really got into it. Obviously, mobile games are more accessible to someone like me because it's just like, oh, I already have a phone. So like, okay, I could just download this app. So I feel like the audience there is also really interesting, like going off what you just said, because it's not just like Lara Croft, which is catering to like sexist men who play video games. Like, you know, so it's, I don't know, it's interesting. And it's also cool because I think a lot of it is geared toward children, but can be appreciated by like people our age as well.
Mhm.
So
Yeah,
I don't know. It's an interesting new like market of film, I think.
I remember with this film though, I was very surprised for how long it took for them to make an Angry Birds movie, because Angry Birds was like really popular when we were in like elementary school or something, or middle school, and then they didn't make this movie until we were in high school, or like super late in high school, being like, whoa, okay, I thought this was kind of like a yesterday thing, but I guess I'll take it, like something like that.
Oh yeah, it came out in
You're right.
2016. That is interesting.
I think it's good though. I think they waited a bit more to do this kind of
Yeah,
movie, especially
kind
with
of
like
muddy.
the animation style. They had to animate like everything and make sure they look like birds. And like, I don't know if you remember like the first Monsters Inc. and how Sully's hair just looks like spikes coming out of him. Like, I'm glad they waited.
Yeah. That's a good point.
But yeah, and especially like going back to what you said, Hunter, about like accessibility, I think it's going to be super cool to watch just what you can do with your phone like over the years, especially like related to making like video games on phones into movies, or even translating that into VR, like VR through your phone. I think that's going to be a really cool shift in just movie viewing experiences and game experiences that like are very accessible, especially to people who are not going to go out and buy a PS5 for $700 or whatever. But yeah, it's gonna be fun to watch.
Agree.
Yeah. Exciting.
No, definitely. Yeah, I think it's interesting too, like how all of the like, it seems like at least in Hollywood, it's funny that they've struggled with the like narrative, like more live action video games and making them entertaining, but like Sonic or like Angry Birds, like all of the like little cartoon animated characters, like have they been really successful with?
That's
So
a good point.
That is
yeah,
a good point.
because I remember like, and like the Assassin's Creed movie came out too, like a few years ago, I think, and like that was really bad. Like Hollywood can't figure out, like, I'm curious what they're gonna do with like the Last of Us show.
That's what I was gonna say. What do you think? How do you think it's gonna turn out?
I hope that they do a good job, just because they just don't have a very, you know, good past with adapting like those types of video games. I don't know.
Well, also it's a TV show as well. It's not going to be a movie, so I think they have a little like a better time with how
More
much it can packed into
stuff.
like a series. Yeah,
I think
like
that's what's super important.
Yeah, because compared to, I remember I was watching their Instagram story and they were kind of saying, why didn't Marvel do more TV shows? Because you can pack in so much narrative into a TV show compared to like a 2-hour movie or this maybe 3-hour movie. Because like if you have 8 episodes, that's like 8 hours worth of content compared to a movie that's like, you could at most make it 3 hours, but that can make people angry and stuff. So.
And we've seen a huge success with that in WandaVision. Like just like that jump in like revenue for, especially for them, and like finally showing like a woman who's so powerful in the Marvel universe, like in a different light than go fight bad guy, come back home. You know, it's like she's living in her trauma, and I think that like, especially with like The Last of Us, they're gonna have to do a good job with that with Joel. And kind of explaining his past a little bit more, because even though I love him, he's not a good guy, and I think it's gonna be important that they explore that more in the show and focus on a narrative that might be a little bit different from the game instead of recreating it on TV, if that makes sense.
But that's true, because there's always things that are going to work in video games that won't necessarily work if you're adapting it to like a film or like a TV show. So I'm very curious as to how that it'll go.
Like you can't have like literally The Last of Us is like what? Stealth missions, go to another place, get a little bit of story, go on like a shooting mission, like all that kind of stuff. Like that kind of narrative, well, like you can't, like you need some of that like stressful, suspenseful, even like gunfighty kind of scenes. You gotta find other content in there, and I think that's going to be their key of like how to translate that onto screen without being like, we're going on another mission where you have to sneak through crowd and make sure you're not seen, or go shoot that guy, you know? Like
yeah, definitely.
But with
Completely
that,
agree.
shall we go to it's the last movie? Yes.
Oh yeah.
Ba-da-da.
Speaking of bad video game adaptations starring real people,
Okay.
I
I
don't
have
know.
not seen
Okay,
those.
is this
Me
the
neither.
one where like you just fight, like the video game is you just like fight each other and it's like really violent, or am I thinking of a different game?
Yeah, so it's
Yeah,
like
isn't
a
more of
it's like a
it's just
side screen
fight,
almost.
yeah.
Yeah, and like two players are
Yeah.
fighting. Yeah.
So no plot in the video
Okay.
game, or
There's no plot. You just fight.
cool.
It's
Yeah.
like
Alright.
the only exposure I've had to Mortal Kombat is when Jenna Marbles played it, and like she did like was it Drogroom?
You did?
She like played like parts of it where like you had to break
Oh,
the
wait, I have seen
stone,
that.
Oh, I've
was
seen
like-
it. Yeah.
and like she would like have this impression with Julian, and like it was my favorite thing. I rewatched that. It was like I suck at video games too or something.
I love.
Oh, I love Jenna Marbles.
I miss her.
I miss
so
her. I think it's
much.
No, me
closing
too.
closing in on a year since I think she's left YouTube.
Stop.
Stop.
Oh,
I don't want to hear that.
no.
I don't want to hear that. No.
I miss her.
Me too. I think
Ugh.
about her very often.
Me
and
too.
I get sad.
I literally
I'm gonna cry.
sometimes will like go back and watch the videos I forgot about and be like, "Ooh, new episode."
No, literally, I'll like rewatch it with my mom because my mom also loved Jenna Marbles. So I'll be like, oh my gosh, you wanna watch a Jenna Marbles video? And just like sit, chill, and watch.
I wonder how she would feel if she knew it. We were talking about her over a horrible Mortal Kombat.
Jenna Marbles, if you're watching this,
Jenna,
we love you.
we love
Jenna, we love
you.
you.
We love you more than Mortal Kombat, which is
Yes.
not saying
True.
a lot, but it is a lot.
Wait, but aren't they making a new Mortal Kombat movie
I was
soon?
gonna say, is it a movie or is it a show?
It-
or is
I
it-
think a movie on HBO Max,
let's
like
look
that's
this
coming
up.
out very soon.
Mortal.
The
Yeah.
imagery for like the pictures that you like I've seen so far look amazing.
It does look cool.
I wonder what plot they're gonna give it, since the game has literally no plot.
No plot. It might have to do with like the background of the characters because there
Yeah.
are like short stories written off of like each fighter.
Oh, that's cool.
So maybe it's like one of their backstories, or if it's like a TV series, it could be like off of multiple characters' backstories and how they got to fighting. I don't know.
Mm.
That could be really interesting. But
Yeah, so it's gonna be a movie. Cool.
Yeah, I'm
Big
looking it
T.
up too.
that's gonna be
Cool.
interesting to find out.
So
But
do you
this is
tell us
probably
why-
the best, worst video game movie, at least I know of. Have any of you seen this?
I think I've seen like commentators like talk about it and stuff like that. But other than that, it's not
I like
really
this
fresh in my
still
head.
that I found.
Yeah, there's a lot of just weird stuff like this.
Oh my gosh! If
It's like
only
very
we had,
80s or 90s.
if we had one more person, we could Photoshop all our faces on. To them.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
You're right, you're right.
Have you at least seen the trailer?
No.
Oh, okay, if you have a chance, go
I will
watch
watch
the
that.
trailer. Oh, it's very much 1995. Like,
Yes.
the cuts, the different things they use. There's literally one part where in the trailer, the guy like turns to the camera and goes like, "You," and then the other guy's like, "Oh, it's so weird."
Oh
It's
god.
so weird. But yeah, if you haven't seen this movie, you should watch it. It's definitely it's a time. Watch it with friends. You can even do like a nice little party game with it.
Yes.
To make it more bearable.
That's funny
because
actually.
the dialogue is literally horrible. The fighting looks so fake because it's all like trying to be like CGI mixtures of things, and
Ooh.
the sets are like very much like we're in this dungeon and you're gonna
Yeah, that set in that photo looks intense.
So if you want to watch this, but I think this was also definitely a one where like you already have fans in this category. Why not make a movie of it really quickly with I can't remember the exact budget, but I remember it's like not a whole. It wasn't like
Here, I'll
I mean maybe inflation also
Let's
kind
see.
of
I'm gonna
didn't
Google.
do that women well. But yeah, it's like definitely one of those where you're like
18 million was their
Yeah.
budget.
Yeah.
Still a
Oh, wow.
trash movie.
They
Still,
said they made box office 124.7 million.
well, because they have a fan
So
base
they knew,
behind it.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that's the reason, especially with like Resident Evil movies. Like, you have a fan base behind that movie. Make it, try to cut corners, and just make sure you make more in box office
They know
than
people
you
are
do.
gonna
Mhm.
come to it anyway.
Watch it. Yeah, for sure.
And that's why I think like there's so many video game movies that like have that problem, is because there's just people who want to make money and not who actually care about the series or the actual games that are behind it.
Mhm.
And so you
Yeah.
get stuff like this where you're like, what?
Oh.
But I think
Yikes,
definitely with
yeah.
like Detective Pikachu, like there was people who cared about that behind that project. With Sonic, there's people who cared about that. Even if Jim Carrey doesn't really know or like about Sonic, or like maybe he did and he grew up on it, he still is willing to put himself into that role, like, and
Yeah.
like sell it. So there, I think there just has to be that ounce of like, okay, we're not doing this just to make money, we're doing this for the fandom.
'Cause you could
But-
totally tell, like when you're watching
yeah.
it, like if
Yeah.
they cared or if they didn't. or,
Yeah,
like, if
it's
it
kind of
was-
like when people fake laugh.
For
and
sure.
you can definitely tell,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
like, oh, this was just to be nice to the family.
Yeah.
I like how
Wow,
the
that's good.
tagline for this movie is "Nothing in this world has prepared you for this." I mean,
Yeah, it's
I
true.
mean, I'm not wrong.
Nothing could have prepared you for watching this. Especially if you can tell from the poster how they're trying to be like, yeah, we're Mortal Kombat but real life, so we're gonna kind of make it look grainier and looking,
Yeah.
and like the symbol's not gonna be as shiny and clear, and we're also gonna make it out of rock, so you
Ooh.
really.
Angelique, I think the dragon guy might want a strawberry.
You want strawberry?
Cute.
I hope the audience can see my cursor because it's gonna be very sad if they can't. Like,
Probably
I'm very disappointed.
Yeah.
I mean, we can.
That'd be
Imagine.
hilarious.
You're like, what are you guys talking about?
You'd have to
He
like
has a little
edit in
strawberry in his
Yeah.
tongue, so
Aw,
there you go.
cute.
Makes him a little more cute. Cute?
Yeah.
No, not cute. Cute.
Cute.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just looks very like
Or
dramatic,
it's strawberry shortcake.
tacky,
Huh?
and a lot from
Very 90s though.
Very 90s.
very 90s.
Even the color correction on in this.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah,
Like,
a little bit.
where it's very like blue and orange.
Yeah.
Yep.
Literally. But
Wow.
this is our last movie, I think? Yes.
Yeah. Should we do
Yeah.
like final thoughts on just like video game adaptations in general?
I will go back to
Or we can
wait.
stop sharing if we want
Here's
to.
just to make
Oh,
sure
yeah.
everyone knows.
Yeah,
Or maybe
everyone
we go back to Detective Pikachu.
follow CJ. Please, you will not be disappointed. Great content. And I'm not just saying that because you're here. I really enjoy it personally.
Mhm. I
It
agree.
makes me happy when I know that you're streaming because it gives me something to look forward to. And it's just a good time. Good time in the chat.
Hunter helps me with some of my content, so make sure you give them love too.
I just tell you if it's funny or not.
Yeah, which is
I don't know
very
why you
helpful
asked
because
me,
sometimes I'll edit
because
things and I'm like,
I think
this is so
weird
stupid.
things are funny. So. But yeah, follow CJ.
that-
We will link everything below.
Definitely. And I'll stop my share and there's our beautiful faces.
And also, when does this video come out? Like
Saturday.
Saturday?
Saturday
Hey,
afternoon.
everyone.
So like
So-
before.
In a
Oh,
few
yeah.
hours from now, we're going to be streaming either Until Dawn or Little Hope.
Yeah.
Those are both
stay
horror
tuned.
games that are both made to look like films, but you can also interact with them. So please join us.
It will
I don't know how to do this.
interesting, to say
It's gonna
the
be fun.
least.
I'm so excited.
I'm
There's
really
gonna be
excited.
audience
Me
and
too.
engagement plus them. They're gonna be making quizzes,
Yeah.
but also they'll probably throw it to chat a couple of times. So
Yeah,
I'm
we'll
pumped.
you probably already know because we'll probably be like advertising it on our channel soon.
Yeah.
So yeah, be on the lookout. We really hope to see y'all there, please.
Yeah.
Michelle might be there. So
you'll have to find out. Oh my
Yeah,
god,
you'll
you'll
have
have
to
to
find
go
out.
to CJ's.
I gotta figure out the
channel to find
technical
out.
stuff because I have to figure out how to fit 4 of us on the screen.
Oh god, yeah.
it'll be very interesting.
I'm
I'm excited
excited.
though. Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah.
I'm excited. I'm excited to see what you guys think, especially with like
Yeah.
the new era of heading toward you're in charge of the narrative, like your choices matter kind of
Mhm.
stuff, and like mixing that even with film in the future.
Yeah. Bandersnatch.
That was not great.
Not good.
Not great. But there
No.
has to be a better way to do this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a stepping stone. And
Yeah.
A stronger
They tried.
story.
They did. Yeah. Well, CJ, thank you for enlightening us.
Yes.
Like, I definitely learned a lot because I don't know anything about video games or video game adaptations. So now I know like what I should watch. And yeah, because I do think that in like, I mean, already there's so much stuff in production that's video game related. And so I think it'll just become bigger and bigger, like honestly, as the film industry grows. So I'm excited and I feel educated. Thank you for your expertise.
You're so welcome. I like
Yes.
talking about this kind of stuff because usually in film school people are like, only film about, like there's
Media
important
and-
issues that are discussed, but
Right.
Only film about Quentin Tarantino and Tingers.
let's not even get into that. Oh my god. Apparently, was this his birthday recently?
Oh, I
It
think
was
it
yesterday.
was.
It's on Saturday. He has the same
God.
birthday as my sister.
We stand.
But no, thank you so much, and I look forward to streaming with you guys. This will definitely
Yes.
be interesting.
So exciting.
I'm pumped. I've never
Yeah.
streamed before. I've only
Oh
been
my
a fan.
god, you've only been in the chat. Now
I've
you
only
get
been in
to
the chat.
actually interact with real time.
Yes.
And actually
And I
get
in the
very-
chat and see how chaotic it is.
I
at
get
the
very
same time.
excited in the chat and I feel like I'm annoying some of the other people
No,
that like don't talk as
stop
much, but
it.
I just get excited. Like, I don't know.
I appreciate
I
it.
type a lot in the
You
chat.
keep me hydrated.
Yeah,
You take care of me.
you're welcome. You're welcome.
But no,
Keep me
thank you guys.
hydrated.
Oh man, the hydrate button. It makes
Maybe
me
people
regret.
will make us hydrate
Okay.
during our stream. I'll
But
get to
thank
taste
you
my own
all
medicine.
so much for having
Thank
me on.
you.
No
Yes,
problem.
of
This
course.
was
This is so
fun.
fun.
Yeah, this is such a fun first collab. I'm excited.
First collab.
Yes.
And hopefully y'all will get many more in the future as you continue
Hopefully,
to grow, and I will be
Or-
there for the entire way.
Oh my god, you two.
Yeah.
Yes, you too.
Mhm.
We're together in this journey of
Together.
Definitely.
new media.
Media, hopefully. I mean,
Mhm.
hopefully. This will be fun to do later in life. I don't know. Anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It
another-
would. It
another
would be.
It
But-
would. I mean, doing this with friends, especially. I feel like this is like the way to like not enter the industry, but also work with the friends at the same time while doing
Yeah.
the thing you studied about. I don't know.
Very
Exactly.
true.
Anyway, I love you
Let's-
guys.
With
I
that,
love
anyone,
you.
do you want to,
Hard.
CJ, do you want to close us out? Saying what the audience should do?
Can I do it? Can I do it? Can I do it a special way?
Yes.
Of course.
Please
There you
do.
go.
Can I do a YouTube bro?
Yes.
Yes.
Hey guys!
I love
Make
it.
sure you click that like button, subscribe, and ring that bell to make sure you get notified on every video that they post. Also, make sure to leave a comment down below of your favorite favorite video game no, that's horrible. Video game moment that made you cry. Press F in the chat if it made you cry. Go follow them on Instagram so you get updated on every video that they post, and you follow their story to make sure that you're up to date and ready.
This is so thorough.
Yeah, my
I love
cheeks
it.
hurt.
That was amazing.
Usually we used to like and subscribe, baby.
No,
Yeah,
you
maybe we
gotta,
should start
you
doing
gotta
that.
keep going. You gotta ring the bell.
You just
We
got
have-
ring the bell. Yeah.
Do we have the bell option?
Yeah, everyone
Yeah,
does.
I
Oh,
have the
geez.
bell
Use
on
that like
for us.
button.
I get no
Oh, really? I don't. But
fake fan.
I didn't know.
Oh my god, rude.
I have the
So
bell
on
on
that
for
note-
you guys. I want to be
Also,
notified.
like and subscribe, baby, to everything CJ does.
hmm
Like and subscribe, baby.
Yeah.
Michelle will love you if you subscribe, follow everything of CJ's.
Yeah. Thank you again, CJ.
Do you have an outro? yet.
Not.
Do you have
No,
an
we have
official
no
outro?
we have no
Like,
intro, no
maybe.
official
Oh my God.
outro.
It's messy.
Can we do? And that's a cut.
Yeah. Okay.
Can we do that's a cut the cameras dead ass?
Yeah. Okay. Ready? 3, 2.
Which one?
Cut the cameras.
Yeah.
Dead
Dead
ass.
ass.
Oh no.
It's too far.
And cut.
There you go.
Okay.